Hello, I am a Bullis Student Tutor, and today I will be giving a lesson on completing the squares and finding the zeros. This method only works with quadratic equations, meaning ax squared plus bx plus c. This method will also help you find the vertex of these equations, which I will show you in a second. Okay, so when you look at this quadratic right here, y equals x squared plus 8x plus 4, you want to see if it's factorable, and this is not factorable. So there's that. And then the second method of solving a quadratic is completing the square, and that's what we have to do. So when you complete the square, it's not really a way of solving a problem, but rather think of it as a way of rewriting a problem. So you take square root of x plus square root of a, square root of a, plus b over 2, all of this squared, minus b over 2 squared, and then at the end you add c. So we will fill this in. X equals a, so it would be x, because root of x squared equals x plus 8 over 2 equals 4 squared, minus 4, we already figured out b over 2, and b over 2 is 4, so 4 squared, 16, plus c is 4, so 4. So we have y equals x plus 4 squared minus 12. So this is your completed square. But we're not done yet. This helps you find your vertex. So in this case, your vertex would be -4 as the x value right here, because -4 plus 4 equals 0, and then -12 is the y value. So that is your point. But we haven't solved for the zeros yet. So to solve for the 0, we make y equal 0, because by definition, when you solve for zeros in a quadratic, y must equal 0. So here 0 equals x plus 4 squared minus 12. So what do? You move 12 over. 12 equals x plus 4 squared. Let me move on to the next page. Okay, so we left off with 12 equals x plus 4 squared. Next, you take the square root of both of these terms. So you get root 12, which is 2 root 3, equals x plus 4. Excuse me, this is plus or minus 2 root 3, because it's a square, and this could be positive or negative. So let me move this down. I just rewrote this here because I made an error. So then you subtract 4 from both sides, and you get x equals -4 plus or minus 2 root 3. Okay, so what does this mean in terms of solving for zeros? These are your two zeros right here. So your two zeros are -4 plus 2 root 3, 0. Make sure you write it like this. And -4 plus, -4 minus 2 root 3, 0. Alright, that is how you complete a square. We will move on to the next problem. Okay, so here's another example that we have but it's a little bit different from the last one for one reason. I don't know if you guys can see it, but here it is. It's this. First, you do not, in the first example, we didn't have any terms in front of x. And here we do. It's -2. So I will show you how we deal with this. So let's write it again with y equals. So we have y over -2. Okay, so I actually want to change this to plus 14. Sorry about that. Plus 14. So x squared minus 4x minus 7. Complete your square. X minus 2 squared. B over 2, right? So 4 over 2, 2 minus b over 2 squared. That is 4 minus 7. So you have -11. So then you have this y over -2 equals x minus 2 squared minus 11. I'll multiply -2 times both sides. So y equals -2 x minus 2 squared plus 22. I have y equals -2 x minus 2 squared plus 22 divided by -2. You have y equals x minus 2 squared minus 11. Add 11 here. Add 11 here. You have, oh no, excuse me, this is 0. This is 0 right here. So let me slow down for a second here. So this is your completed square. Right here, at your completed square. Y equals -2x minus 2 squared plus 22. Now this makes your vertex 2 and 22. And therefore, it's concave down, as you can see, with the negative right here. But that's not what we're focusing on. We're focusing on finding the vertex, so the vertex is right here. Vertex. And here we're solving to find the 0, so let's continue with that. So here we are, we have 11 equals x minus 2 squared. What do you do? Take the root of both. Plus minus root 11 equals x minus 2. Add 2. Add 2. 2 plus or minus root 11 equals x. These are your two zeros. So you have 2 plus root 11 and 0. And you have 2 minus root 11, 0. Alright?